On today's debate competition, chief guests, special guests, my honorable moderator, respected teachers, and the audience sitting in front of me, Assalamu alaikum. The topic of today's debate is poverty is the main reason for corruption. I, Naimur Rahman, am standing in the motion. I am going to provide strong points in support of the motion. However, two components are seen in the motion. The first one is corruption. The word corruption is derived from the Latin word corruptus, which means corrupted. The abuse of a trusted position is one of the branches of power for private gain. It's called corruption. Nepotism, bribery, extortion, etc. are included in corruption. The other component of the motion is from poverty. There are two types of poverty which are mainly responsible for corruption. One is actual poverty and the other is relative poverty. Actual poverty. Corruption fueled by poverty often when the basic needs of a common man has not been met. When a poor becomes desperate about living life without having basic needs, they often try to do corruption to lead a life with having basic needs. Relative poverty. This kind of poverty occurs when a person can meet a minimum level of living standards compared to others in the same time and place. For example, sometimes a person makes a lot of money but he cannot be satisfied with it because another person he knows is in a better shape. He wants to become equal to him and gets involved in corruption. This is called relative poverty. So we can say that a man becomes involved in corruption because of both actual poverty or relative poverty. Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries in the world, with a population of 16 crore. Poverty is one of the major problems here due to population over volume. Due to poverty, basic needs of the people of the country are not being met. We need highly educated people for the development of the country. But because of poverty, a large portion of the country's population is deprived of access to education. Even those who are getting the opportunity to study are unable to provide quality education. The government can do as much as it needs to invest in education. As a result, there is a great lack of people with moral qualities in the society. And many of these educated people without moral qualities are being embroiled in corruption, which is currently a serious problem in our country. So there is no way to deny that poverty is the main cause of corruption in our country. If we can make this country free from poverty, then we can make corruption-free Bangladesh by building proper human resources for education, just as we can provide food, treatment, accommodation for all people of the country. Poverty is the main cause of corruption only if we look at the world's most corrupt and incorrupt countries. Sudan is one of the most corrupt countries. If we look at this country, we see that their economic status is very weak. In Sudan, 64.1% of the people live below the poverty line. On the other hand, if we look at the world's incorrupt countries like New Zealand, Denmark, we will find that the economic situation of each of these countries is very good. Denmark is one of the richest countries on earth. The literacy rate in Denmark is 99%. Education and medical care are absolutely free there. If Denmark were a poor country, then nothing would be done properly for the people. As a result, they were supposed to be one of the corrupt countries. Looking at these examples, my opposition friends must agree that poverty is the main cause of corruption. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.